Previously on Australian Survivor.
Who wants to see the white whale?
Me, please.
Benji's dethroning gave rise to a new regime.
They're calling Brian King Grub.
And Shane was on the warpath.
He's cheating, he's lying. It'd be nice to see him fall from his throne.
But the immunity challenge brought with it not one surprise. Shawnee wins!
Oh my God, Shane!
But two. The person who gets the most votes tonight will become a dead man walking. With a twist that changed everything. They will lose their ability to vote in the next two tribals. A solid 3 versus 3, Monica was the swing vote both alliances needed.
We have to vote for Fenella tonight.
Easy done.
She had the power,
We want to get to that first game.
but not the gameplay.
I just want to be friends with everyone, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
At Tribal Council,
You've got to be courageous.
Monica was still conflicted.
The weight of it makes me scared.
But in the end, she cast the deciding vote.
I've got to do what I think is best.
And Steve became dead man walking.
I've got nothing to lose.
7 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Well, I am dead man walking.
And at the next two tribal councils, I lack the ability to vote.
Where's Mr. Byers going?
I'm easy pickings for Brian, Monica, Fenella, and Shawnee.
But let's not forget, this isn't the first time you've tried to play us. Monica, I'm talking to you. That's really
Yeah, hi. We're just having a chat about what went down. And, yeah, trying to work out what we do from here.
Contender's going to win this.
Yeah, I know.
Sole survivor. You've got no chance. You put too much trust in contenders. And Brian. Now, I've been with Brian since day one. She's siding with a fool. The funny thing is, Brian doesn't do anything for anyone else other than Brian. Like, have a think about what he's done around camp for anybody else. Who's going to get her with firewood? Who's going to do all that stuff? And I only got 10 days. Myself, Sharn, and Shane pretty much do everything around camp to support those freaking leeches. He doesn't do anything for anyone other than himself. His sense of power and ego at this point is so overinflated that he's blinded by it.
It was super hard tonight because I actually had to betray the champions. And now in this game, like the people that I'm speaking to and that I'm betraying, I actually care about them. And I was really emotional. I was so conflicted and I just felt guilty. I don't know what to say, but like for me, it was the most difficult decision. And it's like, I want to work with you guys for sure. But I just, you know,
think
Steve.
Brian's playing you, Monica. He's not trustworthy.
Yeah.
No, I am so annoyed. Monica has lied to me and it's flipped the game again. I think we have to fix it. I don't know how.
I can't believe it. I don't even understand how it even happened, but it happened.
The decision's been made now, it's done. And we'll just have to see what plays out. I mean, yeah. Hopefully it's the right choice you've made. That's all. For yourself. Yeah.
Man, I feel so guilty. But then it's like, what's the point that you have to be a little bit more selfish because at the end of the day, it's one person's game. But I don't know if I've made the right decision.
How to just okay. Let's go. She's angry. You left it.
Last night at Tribal Council, everything went just the way I wanted it to. Brian and Monica proved that they do want to work with Fenella and I in the future, and we took out a member of Shane, Steve and Sharn's alliance. We made Steve the dead man walking.
Be sad that your plan didn't work. She's freaking out now because she's got nothing left, obviously.
There's definitely a couple of sore losers, quite grumpy after Tribal Council, but I'm definitely not one of those people. We just walk over, hey guys, what are you talking about? Hey guys, want to chat? Morning.
So can you guys ready for tonight?
I'm feeling on top of the world because I'm no longer on the bottom.
Tip top.
I'm at the top where I like to be.
I call this my power look. Well, we are a power couple.
I'll walk you back for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. I'll really lather it up.
Yep, sweet. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. It's a dog-eat-dog situation, but I was able to persuade Monica to flip on the champions, and we just took out the big dog. Couldn't get any better.
You know, sometimes the night time is a good time for them to work something and come up with a better plan. I don't think they want it.
The twist last night at Tribal Council was a huge blow to my game, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up working on people, and if I can find a way forward, I will.
I think I can get Monica back on board. I think.
I'm disappointed in Monica that she hasn't chosen to align with me, but there might be some hope that she'll flip back.
But why would she do it?
I didn't think I would chat last night and her revelation that she'd made a mistake. You know, I think Monica might be back on board. I want to believe that she was genuine when she says that she liked it.
It's essential that I talk to Monica and get her to realise the danger that is Brian, Shani and Fenella, you know, and that really she should be fixing her mind on separating them if she wants to advance.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my God, my God, my God! Last night, one of you became the dead man walking, a burden that will only get worse.
Oh.
Dead man walking, you must pack your bag and leave for Exile Beach immediately. You will not take part in the reward challenge and will not return until the next immunity challenge.
Giving Steve the dead man walking necklace, it was a massive grenade. I'm just happy to watch it explode.
When's he has to go? Immediately.
Immediately.
Oh my God.
Finding out that I'm going to Exile Beach, it's definitely not an ideal situation because you lose the opportunity to have conversations and play the social game and get people on side and you know, hopefully feeling a little sympathetic for your cause.
And water bottle.
Leaves me short of that power to look out for myself and Sharn and Shane.
Yeah.
And if we're not careful, we're going to be sitting over on that jury bench.
Well, that's it.
Holiday?
See you later.
Dead Man Walking was going to Exile Beach. That was quite a twist that we didn't see coming. And again, a detriment to my alliance because Steve's gone. It's just Shane and I now. So I don't know, the blows keep on coming, but I just keep on getting up, you know? Now that Steve is at Exile, I knew I had to talk to Monica because she is, in essence, the flip vote. I want to let her know that there were no hard feelings and to fight for what I think we should do. We have to get rid of Fenella. We have to break up the power couple.
You know how I was talking to you about thinking about, you've got to think about the present.
Of course,
and
watch
then-
him.
I know, there's still a way we can do it,
Yeah.
you know, a safer way than using the girls. But they are preying on your vulnerability. They're preying on the fact that they think that you are not as intelligent, that, you know, that I know you are.
I think Monica is easily manipulated and she's just listening to everything Brian and the contenders are telling her to do at this point. And I don't want to see her screw her game up or mine.
We shouldn't be giving them all the power. I know that
definitely not.
that's done now, but I think we can still control things.
I think so
you,
too.
you and I, if you want to.
I was really appealing to her to say, come back to the good side, come back and work with me.
We're strong women, smart women,
Yeah.
you know. But I want to work with you because I recognise that you're strong and smart. I recognise that you're not a pushover, and I recognise all of those things.
I totally get what you're saying. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can go and speak to Brian and tell him.
Have a chat to him.
Yeah, I will have a chat to him. If I can get him on side, will you come with me?
Of course.
But you can tell him you're on board too, because he
course.
needs to know there's a general consensus, because it
I'll grab
works.
him, I'll grab him, I'll grab
And then
him.
we blindside whoever it is. You and him play them instead of them playing you.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Which I'm not.
Okay, all right.
In my opinion, I don't believe that Brian deserves to be here. I think he is very lazy around camp. In terms of surviving, he's relied on everybody else, but I know the numbers aren't on my side. I'll have to find a way to get alone time with Brian to try and convince him that the contenders need to go. That's my only way out now. It's my only option.
Come on in, guys. Sharn, what was the mood like at camp after last night's tribal?
You know, I think everyone was quite shocked about what went down at tribal, and it was interesting to see Steve as dead man walking.
Brian, how are you feeling when you woke up this morning?
Him not being here, I've dreamt about this many a times, being stuck on a deserted island with 5 wonderful ladies. I'm all happy at the moment.
So it's Brian and his angels, huh?
Grubby's gals.
Grubby's gals.
Yep.
His gals.
Not me.
Oh, come on, Shane.
Fenella, what would a decent feed do to lift the spirits heading into the final days of the game?
Well, it would be nice just to kind of regroup and just come together and realise that, yes, this is really hard, but yes, this is a game, there's a lot at stake, but let's go in there with a smile. So I think it would be good to just lift everyone's spirits.
What about you, Shane?
Like, I was really lethargic yesterday. So, yeah, any food is good food. So as we walk across here, I think, is that an octopus? Is that a crab? Is that a pippy?
Can we eat it?
Can we eat it? Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to get to today's reward challenge?
Yeah.
For today's challenge, you're going to be divided into 2 teams of 3. On my go, 2 members from each team will flip up 2 tiles. You'll then paddle out to a pontoon to decipher a puzzle board. You'll then paddle back and use that information to solve a combination lock, releasing 3 balls that the last team member will attempt to land in a high gutter. First team to land all 3 balls wins reward. Want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Winning team will enjoy a delicious Indian feast.
Oh, Indian.
Lamb and chicken curries, vegetable samosas, chutney,
Yum.
nothing but flavor.
Oh, delicious.
First things first, let's get you guys into teams. 1 rock each. Go ahead. Don't reveal. Brian. Okay, lucky last. There are 3 black rocks, 3 yellow rocks. Let's see what you got. Look at that, right down the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the yellow team, we have Shawnee, Fenella, and Monica. On the black team, we have Sharn, Brian, and Shane. All right, I'll give you guys a minute to talk about it. We'll get it on. All right, here we go. For reward. Survivors ready?
You've got it, Sean.
Go! Okay, you need to flip up those first 2 tiles. What does it all mean? Some kind of pattern that you need to decipher.
Yeah, go Sean! Steady, girl.
Shawnee and Sharn on the paddleboard, heading out for the pontoon. Pretty even at this stage.
Shane, any tips on paddling? Any tips on paddling?
Gotta get to the other side of the pontoon and take a look at that board. A lot of information out there. There are colored symbols on that board that relate to the lock. The sooner you take care of the first 2 numbers, the sooner you can move on.
You've got it, Sean.
Shawnee first to come back.
Go, Shani!
Sharn on her tail. Will they have the right information for the combination lock? Shawnee first back for Team Yellow. Doesn't matter if you're back first, you still got to be right. Sharn struggling with her paddleboard. Shawnee spinning the lock.
I'm Monica. I'll tell you what I think it is.
Shawnee thinks she has the first 2 numbers right. We'll find out.
Tell me. Flip over those. I know.
You've got this, Mon. Hold on to it.
Monica heading out now.
Go, Mon!
It's gonna be interesting how Mon goes at this.
Shawnee, have you done both numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Monica struggling with her paddleboard.
Go, Mon! You've got this, Mon!
Play netball.
That's some good paddling.
Sharn is back to the black team.
That's it, run, 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 run.
Oh, Sharn trips.
Turn around the board, Shane.
Sharn spinning the lock. I think she has the first 2 numbers. Shane flips up the next 2 tiles.
Red and purple, so what do I do?
Little powwow with Sharn.
Count the number of red, and that's your first number. Count the number of purple, that's your second number.
Red and purple, red and purple. Go, Shane, go, Shane.
Shane on the paddleboard.
Look how graceful she is in the water.
Shane's powering through. Knows her way around the board. Shane's surfing skills definitely coming in handy today. Makes quick work of it. Monica is completely at sea.
Around.
Monica has overshot the target.
Oh, my God.
Shane taking a good hard look at that board, while Monica continues to flounder.
Where's Mon going?
Mon's going south.
That really opens up the door for the black team.
Can I get off this?
Back here, Mon.
Monica trying to paddle backwards now.
Shane, come back.
She is nowhere. She's completely opened the door for Shane.
Quick.
Oh, my gosh.
Go, Mon! You've got it, Mon!
Oh, she's cute.
Yellow had a huge lead, completely squandered.
That's it, Shane. Bring it home.
Shane heading back now.
Paddle with 2 hands if you can, Mon. Yeah, that's better.
Black team has a huge lead. Shane coming back with a determined look on her face. She thinks she has it.
That's it, Shane. Nice form.
Get 15 red, 12 purple. Okay, we'll put those numbers in the car, okay? Go.
Yes, let's go.
Shane spinning the lock. Does she have the right numbers?
And pull it.
Yes, has it right. She releases the balls.
There we go.
Tosses them on to Brian. Brian has a crack with the first one. He misses. He's got to land them at the top of that gutter. Black has a huge lead. Yellow's going to have to pick it up if they want to stay in this. Monica hit the puzzle.
Come on.
Brian gets the first one up and it rolls off. Oh. That's it. Brian has the first one up.
Yep, good boy.
This is going to be a blowout.
Jonathan!
Yellow team are nowhere.
We're right here, Jonathan.
They're so far behind in this challenge.
Never say never in Survivor.
Never say never in Survivor. I like that attitude. Monica's on her way back now. Monica needs to pick it up. She wants to get in this. Brian working hard. He wants that reward.
Just take your time, Brian. Just, yeah, reset, take your time.
Got it, Mon.
Yes,
Brian has the second ball up there.
you can do it.
Going for the third. No, rolls off. Can Yellow get back in this? Going for the win. Brian could win an afternoon away from camp with this one shot. Just like that. Brian lands it.
Well done, buddy.
And Black team wins reward.
No.
Well done, guys.
Super effort. Guys, there's nothing to embarrass about.
Shane, Sharn, Brian, congratulations. Your Indian feast is waiting for you. You can head on out. Enjoy.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Enjoy.
See you guys. Our mantra as champions has been to try and keep the tribe strong. So having this feast with Brian gives Shane and I the perfect opportunity to chat to Brian a bit more and convince him that the contenders need to go.
Arriving at the Indian feast, it was beautifully colourful. Reds and yellows and hot pinks. Like the third eye.
Is that okay?
Yep, just a bit fell on your nose. And then all the lovely dishes laid out. They were actually real plates, even cutlery and a little napkin. And it was so clean, so civilised.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Bring your toast to us.
But also, it was fortuitous that I was with Brian and Sharn to share the Indian feast because it was an opportunity to check in with Brian and see where he was at.
So, Brian.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts and even discussions I've had with the other girls is they still want to take out threats. And they see Steve, and I myself see Steve as a real danger because he always knew he was a threat when he first walked into the game.
Look, Steve hasn't won any immunity challenges.
One thing that you always get concerned with is your mental strength, and his mental strength is through the roof.
Well, I'm worried about Chanel.
You mean the two of them?
The two of them.
Yeah.
And I want to get them apart.
Yeah.
I want to separate them because they're just too wily. And they act like one. Everywhere that they go, they're joined to the hip. They sit next to each other, they eat together, they copy each other's mannerisms. And I just think that at least one of them gone.
Yeah.
Talking about a wedge, by splitting them up, that will be done a little bit further down the track. But for my strategy and ability to go further in this game, I need to keep those girls around for the next tribal council until Steve goes.
You know, if Fenella was gone, could you trust us to keep you in the game?
At that stage, you still need faith. And where I'm sitting at the moment, I really don't need to have faith. We don't need anyone else's vote at the moment. We've got 4 compared to 2.
Yeah.
So I knew going into this Indian feast that Shane and Sharn would want to talk business, and to be honest, it's like selling ice to an Eskimo. I'm not buying.
Well, if Steve then wins immunity, okay, so you can't vote for him.
And that's, we'll be honest here, if Steve does win immunity, it's going to be one of you 2 girls then. That's how they feel, and that's the hard truth about it.
Brian says something very revealing, that he has this plan and it's going to just unfold as he plans. But there's a gift of age, which is wisdom, and knowing when to fight your fight.
Being banished to Exile Beach, I think, leaves me quite vulnerable. And from what I hear, going to Exile Beach usually shakes people's game up. They start to fall apart a little bit. But even in disadvantages, you've got to look for the gold. Because there's always something there. There's always an opportunity. I've taken Exile Beach as a reward. You know, it's exactly what I need to reflect on the reasons why I came here. You know, look at the pictures from home and remind myself I'm not just doing this for myself, I'm doing it for my family.
I miss you all. I'll be home soon.
But also Sharn and Shane, who have really shown me what communication and connection and bonds are all about. And it just shows how quickly you can forge friendships through hardship. Now that I've had time to sit and contemplate my position in the game of Survivor, what's really sunk in is you don't spend 41 days in the game of Survivor to lay down and let any one of the other 6 remaining players take the title. Brian, Shonny, Fenella and Monica thought that banishing me to Exile Island as the Walking Dead was going to shake me up. They're completely wrong. I'm ready to go back fighting. The next time I see them, we'll be at the immunity challenge, and I'm ready to bring it.
Come on in, guys. We'll now bring in Steve from Exile Beach.
Hi, everyone. Johnny, how are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm alive.
How was your time at Exile?
Hey, it's challenging, you know, spending so much time with the tribe and then to receive a message that you're banished to Exile Beach is compounding, you know, on top of being a dead man walking. But having to establish an entire new camp for myself, water, fire, food, for me, it was all about time management.
So Steve was a busy boy.
There wasn't much time to zen out.
Well, Steve, let me ask you this. As dead man walking, does that make you want to win immunity even more today?
Oh, winning immunity today, because I've been stricken with the dead man walking curse, would be my easiest way through to the next round. I'll give it my darndest. So I hope it plays in my favour.
Well, on that note, are you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
First things first.
Jonathan.
Johnny. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to transport a ball on top of a pole while making your way through a series of obstacles. At the end of each obstacle, you will add a section of pole, making it more difficult to balance. Finally, you'll roll the ball down a gutter, then attempt to catch it in a bucket. First person to get their ball in the bucket wins immunity, safe from the vote. As for the rest of you, you know the drill. Tribal Council tonight, someone's going to become the 18th person voted out of this game. All right, let's get this on. All right, here we go. For immunity. Survivors ready? Go! You need to balance that ball on top of the pole and make your way across the seesaw. If you drop, you gotta go back to the start of the section. Fenella doing quite well. Steve doing very well. Monica's going back. Brian is struggling early, quickly learning that this is a very difficult challenge. Shane makes it across. Steve makes it across. This next section, you need to add another piece of the pole. You need to go under the frame, but keep your pole and ball on the top of the frame. So it means you need to pass the pole from hand to hand as you move through the obstacle. Slow and steady wins this one.
Oh!
Shani drops. She has to go back. Brian finally through the first section. Monica also is through the first section. She's having a crack at it now. Steve opening up a little lead. Really focused, taking his time. Brian drops. Monica trying to get in on this. Fenella making good progress now. Steve very close to the end. Whole body and the ball needs to be clear of the obstacle, and Steve makes it through. He moves on to the third section. Everyone else trying to work their way through the second obstacle. Brian drops again.
Freaking pole.
Steve having a crack at the balance beam. Sharn is almost through the second obstacle. She's so close, doesn't want to drop it now. Sharn has made her way through to the third section. Steve making nice progress. Very steady as he makes his way across, and he's through. He moves on to the fourth section, really opening up that lead. Now you need to add a fourth section of pole and climb over the step-throughs. Sharn is going to have a crack at the beam now. Fenella's made it through the second section. Brian is almost through. Steve had a huge lead, but he's struggling with 4 sections of pole. Opening the door for Fenella, Brian, and Sharn, who's moving quickly across the beam. She is right on Steve's tail. No, she dropped. She's going to have to go back. Opening the door for Fenella instead. Fenella is very close to finishing that beam. And that's it. Fenella's through. She can move on to the next section. Steve, very focused on that ball. Trying to feel his way through the frame with his legs. Brian working quickly across the balance beam, right on Steve's tail. Brian is through now. that's it. Steve is through. You can move on to the final section. Okay, now you need to position your bucket where you think the ball is going to fall out of the gutter. Steve is at the final section. Vanilla and Brian both on the 4th section. Sharn on the 3rd section. Shawnee gets through the 2nd section. She's moving on to the 3rd. Shane is through to the 3rd section now, leaving Monica still struggling with that 2nd section. Brian in the step through now. Vanilla struggling with that pole.
Thriving, Jonathan.
What's that?
Thriving. Just not as much as I'd like to.
That is 2 meters of pole that you need to manage. Steve has his pole together, slowly walking backwards. Pole drops. He had a huge lead, but Brian is hot on his tail. Slow and steady will get this one done. Brian is through. He can move on now.
Are you kidding me?
Steve gonna have another crack at it. Very close to the gutter. The question is the bucket in the right spot? We're gonna find out. No! He's gonna need to readjust the bucket. Brian takes the cue and readjusts also. Vanilla very close to finishing the 4th obstacle. And that's it. Vanilla is through. She can move on. Now we have 3 people all battling it out for that necklace. Brian is going to have a crack at it. And he gets it in the gutter, and it misses the bucket. Steve going to try again. Dead Man Walking would love to walk out of here wearing that necklace. Steve is very close to the gutter. Drops the ball. So frustrating. Brian rushing to get in it. Making his way toward the gutter. It's in the gutter. Will it be it? Yeah, he gets it! Brian wins individual immunity.
Boom!
Ow!
Well done.
Well done, Grab!
Oh, God!
Brian, come on over.
One knee again.
Immunity is yours. You are safe tonight. Guaranteed a 1 in 6 shot at winning this game and the $500,000 that goes with it. As for the rest of you, you know the drill. Someone's going home tonight. Someone's going to become the 5th member of our jury. You'll have the afternoon to work out who that's going to be. Grab your gear, head on out. I'll see you guys tonight at Tribal.
Being Dead Man Walking and not winning the immunity challenge means I can't protect myself, Sharn, or Shane. So I need to fight for my life, otherwise I'll be standing in front of Jonathan and he'll be saying, that's the end of my race.
Yeah, thank you.
Hot challenge?
Thank you, yeah. Oh, test my patience. Beating Steve in this challenge was just huge. He had such an unassailable lead that it looked like, but clawing back was vital. For me to win that, I've got the power to execute what we had planned, and that was for Steve to go home tonight.
Be a 3-way split.
Yep.
So me and you will go Steve. Girls will go Sharn. And then we'll just, when it goes to revote, then we'll just load up on Steve.
You will know by then if he has an eye on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a possibility.
Yeah, we should
I think it's safer rather than just having a gamble when we've got members to this.
Yeah.
It's always good when you can get your alliance together because you've got to make sure that everyone buys into what you're trying to sell. When they feel part of it and they feel like they own it, they're going to stick with it a little bit longer than other people.
Sounds like a great plan.
We're in such an easy position today.
Yeah, thank God.
For my game, this is just a perfect scenario. My alliance is strong. I have an idol in my pocket and got a mini around my neck. This is just a gift from heaven. I'm going to be the last male in the game.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Anyone need their water bottle filled?
So we're going changing up a walk.
Wonder what they're going to tell him. Dead man walking? Pardon the pun. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, quite late. I brought some of these back for you.
Oh, what is it?
Big peppers
Oh, wow, awesome.
and some passion fruit.
Oh, my God.
Last tribal council, Steve was awarded a dead man walking, which means he can't vote. We're in the minority alliance. Brian said he wants to get rid of you.
And then
Because you're
do
too
you
much of a
next?
threat.
Yeah.
We're next.
And then, yeah, or Sharn.
Yeah, I'm after you.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Exactly.
It's so predictable.
I know.
I don't hold a great deal of hope, but Shane Gould doesn't give up hope. There's always a chance. I've spent 42 days with Steve and Sharn. They're important to me. They've become my friends. So I'm going to be fighting for the champions tonight. I have a plan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shane's got a good idea.
Yeah.
But I hope it comes off. But with Brian wearing the necklace, he's feeling supremely confident, but only because he's got the 3 girls. I want to weaken that alliance.
So what are you gonna?
So basically, I'm going to vote for Fenella.
Me too, we have to.
Fenella, I think she's a lot more wily and smart in the game than I've given her credit for in the past. And she's part of Chanella.
Do we have to wash these?
Yuck.
We'll get Monica on.
Yeah. How are you gonna get Monica?
I think I can do it. I know she screwed us over last time, but I had a quick conversation with her last night and she's had a change of heart, I think. Even though Monica's voted against my alliance, she is the swing vote, which means that she can be moulded. We can use her to our advantage.
Well, I not see that. That he's the next sitting guy.
No, I don't think he does. He was so arrogant yesterday at lunch. It was disgusting. He was like,
And
I've
it's
worked it
gonna
all out. I've got the order of how everyone's going to go. I can compare the courtroom to this game of Survivor because I've got to be able to persuade my audience, and I'm going to have to do that in the game. I'm up for the challenge.
I feel pretty confident in this plan tonight to knock off on the original champions. Geez, the only thing that could possibly go wrong is Sharn and her ability to break down Monica. They're taking a while.
Of course they are. They're not getting water. They're trying to figure out how they can all stay.
I've been with her for nearly 40 days. And Monica flips like the weather. Just saying they're not helping their cause.
But they're definitely taking a long time.
Yeah, I want my water. I'm thirsty. God, probably got a drink.
Talk now or do you want to talk later?
Yeah, we can talk now.
Even though I can see that Brian's not receptive to working with me, Brian at the lunch yesterday basically said, he's got this whole plan worked out and that Steve was going and then it was me and Shane. I believe that Monica will vote with us. The best way to do it would be sacrifice Fenella. If you were willing to do it, then we could work together. I mean, is that something you would consider or you really want Steve to go? I'm hoping that I can bring her back to the good side, if I could call it that, I see Brian as playing, dirty and he's pushing the limits, and I know she's a really good person at heart, and I know she's conflicted. I know she doesn't want to play the game in the way that she is.
I don't know, and I've thought about it too.
Yeah.
I have felt really guilty about the dead man walking. I've been so torn because it's sort of like the champs and this and you and I, my priority, and then it's sort of like this isn't like I have to take that emotion out.
Yeah.
Don't I?
Yeah, I know you do.
And that's why this is the hardest thing for me because it's like the emotion was so I've been so emotional about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, the only way I thought we could remedy it is if we did vote for Fenella. We could work together, because if Fenella went tonight, we could seriously take majority then. If the three of us side together, me, you and Shane, would you be back on board with me 100%?
Yes, 100%.
I'm just going to check to see if mine's down there with him.
Get down. She's active. Because they're taking for a long time.
Something for me smelling a little bit fishy.
We are snacking. Yeah.
No firewood. No firewood.
No, we didn't go
I
firewood.
cracked it,
We
but
want to get changed, but then obviously 2 people can't get changed. Followed by perhaps.
That old chestnut.
Yeah.
But I just had a weird feeling. Something's just not quite right. Oh, let's get changed together and not get changed.
What's going on?
I don't have the opportunity to vote, but there's the power of persuasion. So I need to talk to Brian to sow the seed of doubt.
I just think you're getting played by the girls. They're going to get rid of you as soon as they can.
Yeah, I understand this. They're going to try to take me out at some stage.
I reckon we're doing that already.
Brian currently thinks that he's the mastermind, that he's winning the chess match.
In my opinion, mate, I want to play with first. You're going to go with those two boys.
Yeah.
I think.
You're setting yourself up for failure, buddy.
You know how quickly
She can change, yeah.
she did it back for it, because she knows she doesn't have it with physicality. She's going to go with an expert template.
My gut's telling me that Brian's going to get stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
Because you're the biggest threat here. You get rid of me, that's you. It's going to be all the boys gone.
And you have an opportunity to stay.
So the champions.
Champion.
Yeah, it's hard because I feel confident with how it's all sort of panning out and how it could potentially look.
Look out, buddy. You better be able to run quick. And dodge. And jump. And crawl. Because someone's going to have you in their sights.
Monica is the linchpin between my alliance with Steve and Shane, and then the ex-contenders and Brian. But I feel confident in what I've set up here with Monica. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. Champion strong, let's do it.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Robbie, Sam, Matt, and Benji. Okay, so there are 7 of you left, but only 6 of you will get to vote tonight. Steve, as Dead Man Walking, how does it feel coming to Tribal Council knowing that you won't get to vote at the end of it?
Sitting here knowing that, I lose my voice in the sense of being able to vote, it's a bit of a daunting feeling.
It weakens me and it weakens whoever else that I'm working with. But that doesn't mean that I actually lose my voice. And to have this put around my neck is exactly that. I'm dead man walking. I've got nothing to lose.
Fenella, why do you think Steve was voted dead man walking?
I think Steve is a big physical threat, and challenges, they're only going to get harder and he's only going to get stronger.
Steve, you had a reaction to that.
Oh, well, you know, I haven't won any of the immunity challenges. There's quite a few others sitting here that have, so I think that's a bit of a cop-out.
Shawnee, you've won more immunity than he has. Yet Steve apparently is on the chopping block.
Maybe everyone knows that mine could potentially be a fluke. I definitely have never seen myself as a challenge threat, that's for sure.
Oh, I actually put it on Shawnee that she'd win that one that day. And there may be a few others physical threats left in this game. And seeing me gone means that they can go up against weaker players. And those who aren't as physical, what else do they have but to make moves?
So you think there are bigger strategic threats here tonight?
Yes.
Monica, do you think there are bigger threats in this game than Steve right now?
The thing is, Jonathan, what a threat is to someone is a completely different thing to somebody else. Everybody's playing their own game, and in their own individual game, there are different types of threats. So it just really depends on who you ask.
Shane, do you think Steve is vulnerable tonight?
As usual, Jonathan, we're all vulnerable.
But I think it's beyond vulnerability. It's either someone else or it's me. I'm keen to see, though, because I'll either be sitting here once you've read out the votes, or the next time I appear, I'll be over there with those guys. And I know there's a few people sitting in that jury who I could almost call brothers, and I can converse with them till the cows come home about the inner workings of here, because ultimately, at the end of the day, the jury's the one who's going to decide. You don't win the game of Survivor, you're awarded it.
Sharn, I mean, Steve brings up a good point. I mean, not only are you here tonight to figure out who to vote out, but you're also kind of using this forum to build your case to the jury, should you make it to the end.
That's right, because, you know, the jury are over there and watching and listening to everything that goes down at every tribal council. So people have to keep that, I think, in mind maybe when they are here and how they conduct themselves, really.
Well, Monica, you know, Survivor is a very fluid game, and in order to get to the end, you really need to be willing to work with different people at different times.
That's exactly right, Jonathan. You know, Survivor isn't a one-way street, and every single day is a new opportunity for you to decide how you want to move your game. We are solo players trying to progress forward as fast and as best as we can.
Fenella, in this climate of shifting allegiances, how do you know that the people that you voted with in the past are going to be the same people that you're voting with today?
You don't, because each day presents itself with a new scenario. And like Monica said, you're working with an alliance, but you're also working as a solo player. Survivor isn't plural, it's survivor. So you've just got to work with who you can at the best time possible and just hope that that gets you one step further to being the sole survivor.
So, Steve, let me ask you, I mean, the time that you were out at Exile Beach, did you manage to work out who's actually in charge of this tribe now?
I've had some time to reflect and spend on my own at Exile Beach, and I think there are people who think that they are, and there are others that are just lying in wait.
You know, I think things would be really interesting, you know, a twist in the game, if we were all sent off to exile. You know, so individually we had to survive instead of just being able to be carried by other people. Like some people in the tribe have only just husked a coconut after 41 days. Some people don't know where to put the pot on the fire to cook. Some people don't know how to set a fire, keep a fire going all night because they've, again, let other people do it. And they're just cruising along and they're not really surviving. I don't think it's fair.
Nothing fair about Survivor.
No, it's not.
Just a question, do you think you've been carried as well, say, in challenges where you've had to sit out all the time?
Brian, remember your age, buddy.
No, I'm just saying, well, if you want to throw, you've got to be able to catch as well.
Have some respect.
Brian, do you think that Shane was referring to you?
No, I'm saying, like, it goes both ways. Then when you're saying people are getting carried, we've had to carry people in different events, different challenges. People have to be carried.
So you're saying age is a detriment?
No, I did not say age. I'm happy to say Monica as well. I'm saying there's many times when other people get carried through challenges because that's the best thing for the team.
Monica, your name was thrown in the mix there.
I have done as much as I can possibly do, and I've never sat back and let people carry me. When I need to do something, I am there and I'm doing it.
There's always something to be done.
Exactly.
And it's whether you choose to lay down and catch some Z's or make sure that we're in front of the 8 ball.
That's right. And I've never had a nap this whole time.
Brian, do you trust your alliance that you're working with tonight?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if people have changed their opinion over what's been voiced tonight, but no, I'm pretty confident. For me, it seems pretty clear-cut. Well, we've got an idea that we'd like, not Sharn's favourite word, executed. And I feel comfortable that's on track.
Well, Monica, lines have been drawn in this tribe in the past. Do you think it's able to be redrawn in the future?
Yeah, every day is a new opportunity. Definitely.
Shane, what should the tribe remember when they go up to vote tonight?
That it's a game of deception. And will I have a premonition that some scorpions, metaphorical scorpions, are going to be released tonight? So people better be careful about where they vote and how they vote, because there might be a sting in the tail.
Well, on that note...
That was a good one.
I think we should go to vote. I think we should go to vote. Shane, you're up.
Bye-bye. That's all I can say.
Well, it's finally taken you 42 days to start speaking.
Go count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now will be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out, be asked to leave a tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Fenella. Steve. That's one vote Fenella, one vote Steve. Sharn. That's one vote Sharn, one vote Fenella, one vote Steve. Fenella. That's 2 votes Fenella, 1 vote Sharn, 1 vote Steve. Steve. We're tied. 2 votes Fenella, 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Sharn, 1 vote left. Sharn. We're tied again. 2 votes Sharn, 2 votes Steve, 2 votes Fenella. This is how it's gonna work. We're gonna re-vote. Sharn, Steve, and Fenella, you will not vote. Everyone else, you can only vote for Sharn, Steve, or Fenella. Is that clear? Shane, come grab the urn. Count the votes. I'll read the votes. First vote, Steve. Fenella. 1 vote Steve, 1 vote Fenella. Steve. 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Fenella, 1 vote left. 18th person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders and 5th member of our jury. Steve. Need to bring me a torch.
Steve.
This is all the best, ladies. Boys Club continues.
Steve, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
See you later.
All right, mate. Cheers.
See you, Steve.
See you later.
Bye.
Well, in Survivor, perception is reality. So maybe it's time to start considering how the jury perceives you. Grab your torches, head on out.